Welcome back to part 2 of Handle on the Breadbasket. And I might send another iron train down to New York and back up. Actually, I might send that one to Syracuse because that should limit the need to be on the over-congested roads. Okay, Scranton, New York, and that'll keep demand for goods flourishing in our little bit, which is it's still on 5 down there, so it's okay. So next up is trying to get to Erie. So I'm thinking I might try to bypass. I'll make a Syracuse bypass, if you will. I'm going to run straight up across these hills a little bit. I'll skip Rochester and Buffalo because there's not a whole lot there that I really want. I'm being robbed. Hope it was my iron train, not my... What's train 12? Oh no. That would have been making lots of money for me as well. So I've actually got this year to make a connection to Air. So I'm going to run a single train track. I'm going to run a single train track down there to... Oh, I'm actually not going to have enough money anyway. Probably the easiest way to do it, probably. Oh, okay, so I do want to go down like that because I'm going to get... Oh, we've got all this. So that 2 is not too bad. A descent of 2 I'm okay with. I might try to send one more alone. Probably not the smartest idea, but I will give it a go because I'm even going to make heaps of money. So, is it Bree or Erie? I'm going to make the assumption it says Erie and really hope it does. I can't even afford to build a station yet. That was an expensive track. There we go, that's what I wanted, all that money. Can I afford to? No. I've got my $150,000 bonus, probably isn't worth it for the interest I'm going to have to pay on those loans. But we'll work on that a bit later on. So now I'm going to run double track. Because the worst thing I'm going to have is when trains have to stop because of silly little influxes and stuff that's going on. So now we've got a nice little highway going down there. We've got Buffalo, but I might connect in here so I can run a little bit of trains between Buffalo and Erie. No, there is no other... Oh, there's Rochester up there, so I might make it so I can, if I decide to, I can connect in Rochester a little bit later on. I might just check because I don't think... I think Scranton doesn't really have any... Yeah, it doesn't have any infrastructure going on there. Any of the vital infrastructure I'm going to really need. Oh, need it again. Well, the share price is $103. I can't be doing too bad. And they're excited. So... I know you're excited about it now. There we go, that's $400,000. So I'm going to build a roundhouse, standing in a water house through here before someone gets a little bit angry at me. We've got Buffalo in there. I'm going to connect up. Buffalo. I'm going to make Erie a one-stop shop. So standing in water. It's got a few passengers and Buffalo has a few as well, so I might. So we've got the Prussian and we've got the American actually goes quite fast, so I might run from Buffalo to Erie, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. So I was tempted to go into this kind of England area. I suppose London, Windsor and Detroit. I don't know why they have London and Windsor. Maybe that's a thing in America that I'm not quite familiar with. But I'm not going to worry. I'm going to skip straight through and try and get to Chicago so I can get that $2 million bonus. So now we'll just wait for a bit of money. Just a neutral. DB neutral. So I'm going to run a single train track down past Cleveland. I want to go that way. Down past all these, this iron that I might want to. Oh, I haven't got any money left anyway. I wonder if I can issue some stock. My stock really isn't worth much money. A bit sad. I should have done it when they were worth 100 grand. Now I actually have an iron thing there, so I could set up a little bit of an iron and a good system going on here for a little bit more money. There we go. Oops, missed it. So I'll send Americano. So iron. Oops. What have I done? Oh, Cleveland doesn't have a junction yet. I was wondering why there was so much to go for when Erie's just there. Okay, so Cleveland with a. Cleveland down to Cleveland. A few goods. We'll stack up on the goods. I just don't mind the music in this. And then I'm going to run some passengers and trains back to Cleveland. Like that. Oops, make that on normal and send that on normal too. So then we'll send. And that should give a little bit of money. Now, based on the run I'm going to have to make, I probably should send another train there. So I'm going to run. I'm not actually going to run double tracks. I'm going to run single tracks further down because I really want to get to Chicago. So we're at Fort Wayne right now. I'm going to ignore Fort Wayne because I want. Now the real question is, I'm paying a lot in interest right now. Yeah, that's the one I want. I want that $2 million. So now I'm going to pay off a little bit of this debt. Maybe some of these ones that have the big interest repayments. So now I have 8-9 grand a year. So that's not a major ask. So now I believe I have to run some trains from Chicago, but I will have to just check. There, double tracks all the way. Erie hasn't got a roundhouse, but now it does. I'm going to run. I might put on this junction. I might put some sanding and water, just because I don't really want to have any problems down the track with the trains from Chicago. Fort Wayne is connected. I'm trying to spend 200 grand. I'm not really sure where that was intended. I did make a large one. I was only meant to make a medium one. Well, it was sanding and water. I'm going to make one at South Bend. and buy some sanding and water again. Now I have to send 8 loads between the 2 cities. So for that I'm going to run from Chicago to New York. I'm going to run on 2 train. No, I can't actually afford. I might actually take another loan out. What's my interest rate? Interest rate received 2%. Ooh. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, 6%. Sorry. Oh, so cash. I never realised this cash actually generates interest, and you get a bit of money out of it. That's kind of nice. I'm going to send a few of the same from Chicago. I might send that's 6 loads, and it's 8 loads. So then I'm going to go the other way around, and I'm going to run from New York to Chicago, because just in case they get robbed or something scary, I want to have plenty of backups. So I'm going to run one more from New York. That's 6 from this side. I might actually just go again. Yeah, that's 8. Yeah, 8 loads from both sides. And then I'm going to look at trying to make a little bit of money in these little... Here it says Gary just there. Oh, Gaz. I'm not going to worry too much about that thing, because I don't see any... Oh, actually I do. I was about to say I don't see any nearby grain silos, so it's not really a concern to me, but oh well. I'm going to work on... I'll go the other way around, simply because I want them other Chicago ones to run away first. So, put Gary in the middle back again. So that'll give us a bit of money running in through there. And then Fort Wayne, I've got this little iron thing that I can see here, and I can just afford. I'm sure Chicago would love some goods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them some goods. Now, what I've just got to do is make these ones the high priorities, because I want these ones the ones that are going to make me a lot of money. I don't want all these little goods trains stuffing me up. So let's see how much they're going to actually turn over for me. So, yeah, there we go. They're making $1 million hops. They're probably going to make me $500,000 at the end. 1.1. Yeah, so I will upgrade all the stuff in this Chicago. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to a gold, but I can probably get silver still. Silver by the 70s. So, because these loads just aren't going to go quite fast enough, I don't think, to get me there by the end of the year. Large station, saloon, post office. Oh, that's as much as I can afford. I wonder if they've increased now. So this one was it was 1 point. No, maybe it wasn't that one. It was. Probably was actually. It's probably decreased since I've last seen it. Okay, so we've got a little bit of money coming in still, which is good because I like the money. But what I might do is I might see about these iron things, because what I need now is I need assets to bring up. Oh, poor. Okay, we'll fix that one quickly. Scanton. Now, there was one of these other ones that had a... was it Syracuse? No. It might have been Buffalo. Yes, I'm going to send a few to Buffalo, I think. And then back to Scanton. With some iron and some goods. I could run down an area, that's a long way. Actually, I might run them to... I don't have enough money to lay tracks. How dare you, inferior beings. I don't really care too much about my insurance, my repayments, because I'm going to make a lot of money off those trains. I'm going to make this like a little bit of a loop so I can go straight back. So I'll put them back up. Oh, I can't afford that apparently. Alright, for now I will just send from Scanton to Buffalo to Rochester. Put that there like that. That'll still give me a fair bit of money, I think. I can always run a single train track like that while I wait for the money to roll back in. So yeah, so I've got plenty of money. Money's not the issue now. It's simply going to be getting... Oops, I thought I had a lot of money then. Might as well buy some more shares. Can't afford to buy more shares apparently. Must be no more shares available, because I suppose when companies go well, people don't want to sell the shares, do they? Well, very lucrative. Might just the Cleveland Flyer is Speedy Gonzalez. There we go, lucrative. What else do we have over here that's lucrative? There must be some of these. Let's run a few more trains. Run some trains wherever we need to go. Oops. I need to run double tracks. I've got some double tracks there now. A little bit of an area here with some stuff that I could work with, but for the moment I'll just leave it. I wonder if this goods thing is, there we go, lucrative, that's what I was looking for. So, for some reason, I've got oil. I didn't realise there was an oil thing somewhere. Fort Sumter fired upon civil war in America. Goods and steels up 60%. That's what I like to see. I'm going to buy that because I don't really want no mediocre. What else can I buy? I've got all this money. I can repay one of my debts, which is probably a good idea. Might even repay two. I'll repay that 7%er. So I might just check on my trains. This one here has no sand. Might buy some water and sand in here. And again in Rochester. Water and sand, just to be nice. Now we had some goods gear down here, didn't we? Lucrative, that's what I like. Now we've got some steel here that I didn't have there before, which there was some coal here, which is what I was looking for. Oh, there we go, that's the one this is the one in particular I was looking for. So what I was going to do is I'm going to send a joint task force down to Erie, which is the one that, no, not that one, it must be Cleveland. Steel. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, lock it on. I only want to send her when she's full. And then does Erie have a desire for the steel? Yes, it does. Just what I like to see. Okay, that should make me a little bit of money, but I might just check see if these other ones. So steel 7 there. It's probably better to send it to Buffalo. Because it's going to take me a little while for them all to go around, I may as well try to distribute that steel as best as I can. We've got some more coal here. And how is the iron going in that one? Not too good apparently. So I might send from that one down to, oh, I forgot where the coal was. There was another, maybe I haven't done it yet. So the coal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to half. I'm going to half it for now. So iron will lock on there, and then we're going to keep the iron on and get some coal, and then that'll give us 6 more lots of steel. And Rochester steel's at 7 as well, so I might send another one to Buffalo for now, because Buffalo's going to be the closest one that's going to give me a decent amount of money. Although, does this turn steel into goods? Yes, it does. Oh, I didn't quite realise that. So that means there's going to be goods coming out of Rochester. Then there's going to be goods coming out of Buffalo. Which I'm not going to really worry about making money out of the goods. And Erie's not going to have any steel because that goods can give me that little bit more money from my system. And I should be pretty close to having all the stuff I need to go for. So yeah, $10 million worth of equity, which means, yeah, so I need $4 million for silver. So you might even, all I probably have to do is wait for the loads to go through. And they're actually probably not that far away. Yeah, there we go, that one's actually almost at New York. That one's running into New York there. So it's probably going to tell me I'm done in a few minor seconds. So I might just do the. I'll be a diligent soldier, and I'll pay back my debt. And I'm not going to buy back stock because that's just a waste for the moment. It's good. It's mediocre. So I'm sure there's some of these that are probably lucrative. So, let you. There we go. Oh, there we go. And that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. I'll endeavour to. I am a little bit disappointed with the fact I got some silver, but I will endeavour to continue on through my journey on the Railroad Tycoon as the Fat Controller. The Fat Controller will be back again with episode number lot number 3. So I'll do the 3rd scenario, and we'll see how we go from there. I don't wish to keep playing because I wish to keep going on through.
Good job there. Now that the ball is rolling, how about stretching that rail to the west coast?